Hey Sam, Nick O'Neill here with Leo Digital SEO. And I do appreciate your time on the phone this morning. Hope you're having a good day. I got a video here for you with your website and with your business, and it's going to give you 3 points. And now that's going to be content, backlinks, and citation. And then, Sam, I'll show you the opportunity of taking these steps for your business and why you're going to want to go ahead and start doing these yourself. So, first things first is content, right? And generally, Google likes to see 1,500 to 2,000 words on the home page, and now that's depending on the competition and the number of keywords needed. If you're asking what a keyword is anything someone might type into Google when they're looking for a particular service or product. So in your content, you can place these keywords throughout to tell Google, exactly what terms you want your website to be found for. So for an example, for all-star finishes, some keyword examples might be garage epoxy coating San Antonio, or polished concrete San Antonio, stained concrete San Antonio, and the list goes on and on and on for those keywords, right? So I got your website over here in a word counter. We're just going to see how you stack up. Currently, you're at 115 words. You are going to want to go ahead and get that up to 1,500 at the least, so that Google will consider your website an authority, right? We got your top competition over here as well. That's San Antonio epoxy floors. And we can see how many words they have on their homepage as well, just to see how you stack up, right? And we can see that, yep, they're at that 1,500 mark, right? So they're at 1,522 words. So yeah, go ahead and get that up to 1,500 at the least. You don't want to be even with them though, so maybe go ahead and get it up to 2,000. So I want to go ahead and give you some more examples of those keywords that I was talking about. I got a tool called Ahrefs right here. I pay for it monthly. There are free tools out there, Sam, that you can use yourself to get some of this information. This is just my pick of the choice. But to give you more examples of those keywords, I got San Antonio epoxy floors in here, and we can see exactly what keywords they're using for the website, right? So we go here and we look, and just to give you more examples of keywords, again, epoxy floor San Antonio, that's a keyword. There's 250 people searching for that keyword alone monthly, right? And so then the KD is keyword difficulty, and that's from 0 to 100. Now that's going to be how hard it is to rank, how hard it's going to be to rank and get on the first page of Google for them to put you in front of those people that are searching for epoxy floor San Antonio. And then, of course, the traffic, they're getting 33 people to their website monthly off of that, and they're ranked number 3 for it. So here's some more examples for you just to give you an idea. Let's go on to that second point that I got for you, Sam. So the second point is going to be backlinks. And now a backlink is anywhere you find one website linking to another. Or in this case, it's going to be one website linking back to All Star Finishes website right here. So these links, they act like an endorsement of your website from others. And Google basically uses this to build trust in your business and your website by seeing other websites vouching for you. The best example I can give of this, Sam, is literally like a popularity contest in Google's eyes, where the person with the most websites pointing back to their website is winning that quote unquote popularity contest, right? And so they're going to rank them higher, faster, and first before their competition. So let's go back over here to that tool I got again. I got your website in here as well, and we see that you have 18 backlinks and 7 other websites linking back to your business's page right over there. If we look at the top competition, San Antonio Epoxy Floor, we see that they have 116 backlinks, and they've got 28 other websites linking back to their page. So the idea is, right, Sam, if it's working for them, why wouldn't it work for you? And we could take it a step further and see, well, what websites do they actually have linking back to their business page right there? And so then these would be all the websites, right? And you would go in and you would create an account, get a link going back to your website, and that would count as a backlink and referring domain. I do want to point out that not all links are created equal, Sam, so it is worth noting to stay relevant to your industry. And yeah, man, local websites will work best for this. Excuse me. Just to go further in detail on that not all links created equal, this number right here is domain rating, right? And the best way I can put it is the higher this number is, then the more power in Google's eyes that they're giving these websites, right? So you want to stay on those higher end ones right here, because they're going to give you your website more power. They're going to rank you faster compared to these 0.06s, 4.7s, and all those other ones, right? So again, not all links created equal. Want to stay on those higher DR rating ones right there. Let's go to that last point that I'm going to have for you. Let's look over here at the Google Map Pack section, and that's going to be a citation. And now a citation is anywhere your business name, address, and phone number is exactly as it is on this Google business page right here, right? And so these citations, they help you rank in this map pack here, which is extremely important for local businesses since they can generate huge amounts of revenue. Someone types in epoxy floor San Antonio, Texas. You want to be on, the front, you want to be up here on the first three people right here, not on like page 2, 3, or 4. Nobody's going to go looking over there on page 2 or 3 for your services, right? So to go further in depth, these citations are including directories like Yelp, Angie's, Expertise, BBB, and there's hundreds of others I'm sure you've heard of. Social media accounts are great as well. So to give you a further example, so if you have your Facebook business page over here, right? On that Facebook business page, you want to put your business name, address, and phone number on that Facebook business page, and that would count as one citation. So then you do that for Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram. The list goes on and on and on, right? And so the idea, Sam, that is your brand begins to be found by Google all over the internet, because they constantly have bots crawling to see whose presence is felt most compared to the competitors. And so the larger your online presence is, the more Google trusts you and your website. And once Google starts to see more than these cats right here, then the more likely it is that they're going to rank you above these competitors right here as well. So let's just wrap it up to go back over what we were talking about. Once you get your content up of 1,500 to 2,000 words, you're getting those keywords in there that I gave you an example of, showing what your competitor is doing. Once you also start to get those backlinks, you've got those other websites linking back to all-star finishes, and you start to win that quote-unquote popularity contest, right? And then last but not least, once you're getting those citations and those reviews up that we just talked about, well, let's look at why it might be so important for your business and why you're going to want to go ahead and start doing that, Sam. So we got your top competitor, San Antonio Epoxy Floors here. And off of those 3 points alone, we can see that 135 people are going to their website monthly, right? And so that's all for those 3 points alone that we talked about. Now, let's say out of those 135 people, only 10% decide to pick up the phone. Let's say 15 people decide to pick up the phone and call your business for your services. Then let's say your team, even then, only closed out half of those. That's about 7 or 8 new jobs per month off of those 3 points that we talked about, right? I'm not too sure what your profit margins are, but I would imagine that would generate some pretty decent revenue for the business and for your company. Also, I do want to point out, Sam, that there's many more keywords that you can use and way better ways to utilize it than they're using right here that your competition's using, right? I do want to point out also that this number right here is most likely higher. Ahrefs is just a tool that I use. I don't have Google's exact numbers, but the numbers are almost definitely almost likely higher, right? So yeah, Sam, that's what I do for a living, man, and I'm creating this video in hopes that I help you start generating some more leads online. If you do find yourself wanting more to continue scaling as far as you want, feel free to reach out and I can help you with some more information, Sam, or we can talk about the goals of the business and I can do a little bit of research, see what could be realistic to reach those goals. I do ask that you just leave one line of feedback as you did take the time to watch this, and I do appreciate it. Let me know if something wasn't clear, if you liked something, or if something just stood out to you, or if you have any more questions. Again, my name is Nick O'Neill. My cell phone number is 832-728-9003. And feel free to reach out. Again, my door is always open. Thank you so much for watching. And I really do hope that this video helped you. Have a blessed day.